think you realize. The moon is showing up as your general energy. This is Pisces energy. A lot of you Pisces right now, you are really reconnecting to self. You're reconnecting with spirit, and you're starting to see a lot of the unseen. You're starting to become aware of the unconscious, and there's something here, Pisces, about you being in your own world, and you don't realize what's outside of you. Someone here, Ten of Cups, Knight of Swords, Ace of Wands, someone here, Pisces, they're fixated on you, and there's a energy here, Pisces, that when they see you, they feel a very whimsical energy around you with the Ten of Cups. This person, Pisces, has been daydreaming. They've been imagining happily ever after. There's something about your energy, Pisces, that this person hasn't felt with anybody else that makes them feel whole. It makes them feel fulfilled. Pisces, something about you, I keep getting whimsical, but something about you makes this person feel like happily ever after. That they could be that with you, that they can see this vision with you. Knight of Swords, this person's determined. Ace of Wands to come in. However, Queen of Swords in the reverse. This is how they view you, Pisces. So the thing that I'm getting here specifically is some of you Pisces, you're not aware that you're coming off as a Queen of Swords in the reverse, because a lot of you Pisces, you're in your own world right now. A lot of you Pisces swim in deep waters, okay? Where you find a lot of your connection, your answers, your connection to self, your connection to spirit. So again, it's like you're from another world. You're underwater here, and this person feels that they're on land, okay? So it's a very different element. This person's on land, you're in the water. So when they think about you, Pisces, in the practical physical realms, you come off as a bit unapproachable or cold. Can even be this energy, Pisces, of being very to the point, very much about business, and not really about small talk, not really about entertaining conversations or friendships that are just I don't know, Pisces. It's coming off as this energy that I don't want to say standoffish, but it's coming off as cold. It's coming off as not friendly or inviting. And I'm not saying that that's the truth. That's just how they view you, is what I'm getting here. Yeah, because with the moon, this is the truth of where you're at. The truth of where you're at, Pisces, is you're reconnecting to self, and you're in the water element. This person's on land, and this is why they feel like you're unreachable, because you're not in the same element, is what I'm getting here. Yeah, card number 18, 1 + 8 is 9. Pisces, it feels like you're submerged, but you're coming right back up. You're floating right back up. And information, knowledge is being illuminated to you with the moon, okay? There's something here that you're discovering at nighttime. Maybe you're getting information or messages at night. Yeah, the moon energy is feminine energy, Pisces. That's where creativity, communication, messages, intuition comes in. And it feels like, yeah, you're diving deep right now. There's something here that you're doing, and it has to do with yourself. It has to do with your path. So you're pretty much just in your own world. Again, not to say that you're showing up as a Queen of Swords in the reverse. That's just how they view you. This person may also be a bit... The Knight of Swords is someone who's determined, okay? But when you compare a Knight of Swords to a Queen of Swords, they may feel a little bit intimidated, Pisces. Especially with a Queen of Swords in the reverse. This is someone who can be very direct. It's someone who can be very sharp, okay? Very much to the point. So they don't necessarily know how to spark a conversation, is what I'm getting here. Because the Knight of Swords talks about communication, messages, words, speaking, okay? It's air. Okay, the air element travels faster than the fire. So they feel the passion, they feel the love, 10 of Cups. They have this daydream about you. They have this illusion about you, Pisces. And some way, somehow, Pisces, this person is very well-rounded because the fire is here. The passion is here. Knight of Swords, the action is here as well. The clarity of what it is that they want. And the 10 of Cups. They also have feelings, Pisces. So I don't know who this person is to you, but it almost feels like you're not aware of them because you're somewhere else. You're in the water here. You're in the water, and this person's on a mission. Okay? Pisces, if this person usually communicates with small talk, or, they say, hey, hello, like just to spark a conversation, just to make an introduction, they feel like they can't do that with you. Because the Queen of Swords can come off as, just very direct, like, what do you want? Kind of energy, kind of like that. Which again, I'm not seeing you in that energy. That's just how they perceive you. They perceive you like this. So I don't know, Pisces, who this person is to you. I don't know what kind of connection you guys have. Maybe you met them at school. Maybe you met them at the gym or at the workplace. Wherever this person's at, they've been focused on you, Pisces. They've been taking notice of you. But again, it's like Pisces is not even in this world. The moon. There's something else that you're being guided to do at this time, Pisces, and Things are working themselves out. There's a white wolf and there's a black wolf, okay? It's almost like you're gonna have to make a decision and you're gonna have to use your discernment, but as you can see here, she's underwater and it's dark. She can't distinguish the white wolf from the dark wolf, okay? That's why she's floating back up to the surface and the moonlight is illuminating. So Pisces, for a lot of you, you're in a pivotal time of your life where you're making decisions about you, about your path, about your purpose. And the moon is saying the unknown is being revealed to you at nighttime, okay? Through the moon, messages, intuition, dreams. And that's where you're submerged, okay? That's where you're gathering information. So again, it's almost like, yeah, it's like air and water, okay? It's like earth and water. This person feels like you're not even in the same world. You're not even in the same element. So they don't know how to approach you, Knight of Swords. They don't know how to approach you, Pisces, but they're determined to come in. But again, it's a Knight of Swords to a Queen of Swords. So they perceive you as intimidating, okay? Maybe even... Before I say anything, I want to clarify the Queen of Swords in the reverse because that's how they view you. You may have strong air placements, Pisces, maybe Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. That's just for some of you. You may have a rising air sign in your chart. Yeah, Queen of Swords in the reverse. Holy Spirit. Why is the Queen of Swords in the reverse for Pisces? What do you want Pisces to know about this Queen of Swords in the reverse? Again, that's how they're perceiving you, Pisces. So I'm not necessarily getting that it's a negative thing. They just may picture it as Pisces is not about games. Pisces is not about BS. Just a casual, small talk is not going to do for Pisces. And again, you really are in another world right now. You really are. The moon is major arcana, Pisces. Whatever this information is that is being revealed to you, it's important and it has to do with your life path and your life purpose. So to the world, you may be coming off as like you don't have time for a lot of things or you don't have a lot of interest, to entertain small talk or to just, I don't know, Pisces. Some people just like to wander for a little bit. Some people just get a little bit aimless when it comes to interactions or conversations. But a Queen of Swords in the upright is very intentional. She's very intentional about what she wants, what her relationships are going to look like, what she wants out of this friendship, what she wants out of life and her purpose. So it's someone who does everything with intention. There's a reason. It's not just like, hey, hello, let's talk about the weather and meet people just to meet people. No, she's very intentional. So the way that comes off is a bit like cold or like you're not open or friendly to entertain new connections. And again, that's just your perception. That's why the Ace of Wands is here. They got the passion, they got the drive, Knight of Swords, they're determined, and Ten of Cups, they have feelings, Pisces. This person has developed feelings just by daydreaming about you, just by crushing on you, because the Ten of Cups is emotional fulfillment. It's not even the Ace of Cups or the Two of Cups, it's the Ten of Cups. This person, Pisces, they see you as the happily ever after, okay? And the thing about Pisces, with the moon energy and the cups, Pisces is ruled by Neptune. Neptune is the planet of fantasies, is the planet of dreams, is the planet of illusions, addictions, indulgence. So Pisces, some people you may realize project their fantasies onto you, or they project their dreams onto you, their daydreams. And Pisces does make dreams come true. So I know that about the Piscean energy. But the thing is, some of you Pisces, you're tired of the bluff. That's why the Queen of Swords is here. So to the world, you may be coming off as no BS. You don't have time for it. And you're very much direct, like to the point. This is what I want. This is why I'm here. This is the intention. And yes, it can come off as just very, very direct. But the thing is, Pisces, a Queen of Swords in the reverse, the only reason she goes into the reverse is to really mark her boundaries and protect what's hers. It's not someone that's out to get anybody. It's someone that is protecting themselves, what's theirs, and protecting their peace of mind. So yeah, again, Pisces, I don't see it as a negative thing, but you may come off as unapproachable to this person. And they see themselves as a knight compared to a queen. Whether you're male or female, they see you as above, maybe even putting you on a pedestal because this is what they envision. This is what they dream of with you. Yeah, the moon, Pisces energy. Holy Spirit, clarify the Queen of Swords in the reverse for Pisces. What do you want Pisces to know about this Queen of Swords in the reverse? I just saw the Three of Swords as I was shuffling, Pisces. So yeah, there's a reason why they perceive you like this. Okay, there's a reason why you're giving off this vibe, Pisces. And a lot of you just got tired of the BS and you're very much in shark mode. Okay, shark mode is all about taking risks, being confident, being assertive, knowing what it is that you want, rather than being a fish, right? Pisces can go from being the fish to being a shark, right? Pisces can just switch. So a lot of you Pisces, the circumstances that you've gone through, your life experiences cause you to switch that flip. Okay, and now people are getting a very different version of you, but things are getting done. Things are getting accomplished. You're getting to where you need to be, but sometimes, Pisces, you gotta flip that switch. And you gotta let people know that you have this other side as well. Holy Spirit, clarify this Queen of Swords in the reverse for Pisces. What do you want Pisces to know? What do you want Pisces to know about this Queen of Swords in the reverse? Okay, wow, the Fool. They're wanting to take a chance on you because they know you're an Empress, whether you're male or female. Okay, this is the energy of success. This is the energy of growth. It's the energy of abundance. Having that Midas touch, all right? So Pisces, even though you have a cold exterior, this person senses, okay? They sense and they know that you're an Empress. And this is why they're trying to take a leap of faith, the Fool. They feel like a fool compared to the Empress. They feel like a knight compared to the Queen. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify this Queen of Swords in the reverse. Wow, that came out flying. Three of Pentacles. They want to collaborate. They want to make a connection, but they feel like you're not very friendly, Pisces. That's how they perceive you, okay? I'm not saying that that's the truth, because to clarify, we have the Empress. She's nurturing, she's loving, she's giving, she's abundant. But surface level, you're coming off cold, okay? But I'm getting here, there's a reason for that. The Fool, they want to take the leap of faith, come together in collaboration. Pisces, this person's trying to ease their way in, okay? They're trying to be friendly or cooperative or collaborative with you. Maybe their approach is something in regards to work or working together or building something or making something happen. Yeah, because what they feel is the Ten of Cups. What they're stepping into is the Ace of Wands, and what they want to do is the Fool. They want to take a leap of faith, but here's how they want to come in. It's almost like they're trying to ease their way in so that it's not so direct, okay? Because the Knight of Swords is very direct as well. He can go tunnel vision. He sees what he wants and he goes for it. But in this case, they're going up against the Queen of Swords in the reverse, so it's not a match. So the Fool, they're willing, Pisces, to take a leap of faith, not knowing what's to come, not knowing what's to happen. This person feels very youthful, okay? They feel very youthful in spirit. They may be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius with the Knight of Swords. May also be an Aries with the Fool, okay? So I don't know, could be any sign, Pisces. But what I'm getting here is they're willing to take a leap of faith without knowing what's to come or what's going to happen because they feel so much passion and they also have feelings for you, Pisces. Tell me more about the Three of Pentacles. Holy Spirit, what do you want Pisces to know about the Three of Pentacles? Tower in the reverse. I'm going to be very honest with what I'm seeing here. With the Three of Pentacles, there's a lot of people that want a connection with you. There's a lot of people that either want to be your friend, want to connect with you, want to work with you, want to share experiences or tell stories. Okay, this is the energy of collaboration. And it's people, Pisces, that just want to get close to you. Okay, but what I'm getting here is they may have good intentions. It's in the upright, but you're afraid of having to go through a tower moment. You're afraid of this turning into something else and having to prevent a tower moment from falling. So what I'm getting here, Pisces, is a lot of people don't understand what you've been through. A lot of people don't understand what relationships have been like for you, whether it's friends, family, co-workers, or even just romantic. For a lot of you, Pisces, it's been very karmic or very destructive in the past because the tower in the reverse is destruction, is a shakeup, okay? So a lot of you are trying to keep things cool, calm, and collected. You don't want the chaos of a tower is what I'm getting here. Wow, Pisces, I feel like I just uncovered something here. Again, I don't know for who this reading is for. If it's your reading, you're going to know who you are. Don't make it fit if it's not. Because what I'm getting here is you have a lot of people trying to warm up towards you. They're trying to make their way in. They're trying to get close, okay? And again, I see an energy of just being open. They're open to having a friendship, a relationship, a connection, a collaboration. They just want to get close to you. But what I'm seeing here, Pisces, is you know something they don't. In a lot of your connections, the reason why you're showing up as a Queen of Swords in the reverse is a lot of you Pisces, you've had to really learn how to cool and freeze the heart, how to cool and freeze the emotions. Because even though Pisces has the same emotions as everybody else, Pisces feels things 1,000 times stronger. So if you're drowning in water, if you're drowning in emotions, you're obviously going to need to balance things out and cool things off. So yeah, to the world, you're coming off as closed off or cold or unapproachable when they're just trying to warm up towards you. But this is why. This is why you're not allowing this collaboration to happen, or why you're very, the Queen of Swords can be guarded, okay? She can be guarded, but very cold and just very direct, kind of just shutting things out, okay? Or shutting things down. Again, it's not coming from an unhealthy place. It's coming from a place of protection, because this is what you're protecting against. You're protecting against chaos. You're protecting against destruction, and you're protecting against a tower moment, right? Pisces, a lot of you, you've learned the same lesson many, many times. So you don't want another go around is what I'm getting here. A lot of you are to the point where you're done with the karmic cycles, and you've broken karmic cycles one by one. So with the tower coming in the reverse, you're not about to allow chaos, destruction, or tower moments to come into your life. Bringing in a new person, or bringing in a new connection, or bringing in new people into your life, it adds variables that you cannot control. And again, when you are in the energy of collaboration and friendship and building, and it's healthy and it's balanced, then it's good. But if you've experienced these kinds of tower moments, if it's not aligned with your vision and where you're headed, what I'm seeing here is that's the reason why you're coming off as a Queen of Swords in the reverse. To prevent chaos, to prevent drama, to prevent destruction in a shakeup, essentially. Yeah, you're protecting the Empress, Pisces. You are the Empress. There's something here that you've been working on. There's something here that you've been building and manifesting, whether you're male or female, okay? There's something here that's ready to be birthed. This can be a new business. This can be a project. This can be a manifestation, a goal, a dream, whatever this is, okay? It's in the belly. It's been cooking for 9 months or 3 years or 3 months, okay? This is card number 3. And when the Empress shows up, card number 3, mind, body, and spirit, mind, body, and soul all need to be aligned for you to birth this manifestation. So you're trying to prevent chaos from coming in from people that, again, whether their intentions are positive or negative, okay? Intentions doesn't actually mean that it's going to result or have the outcome that you want, even if someone has good intentions. And because you've gone through tower moments before, you're very cautious who you're letting into your life is what I'm getting here. Yeah, Pisces, there's a lot of distance when it comes to your energy. This person doesn't feel any kind of warmth off of your energy. They may feel warmth towards you and have feelings and emotions. Ace of Wands, they feel fire towards you as well. But from you, they're getting like an ice wall, okay? This is a very icy, cold energy. But this is helping you balance the emotions, and it's helping you balance yourself, okay? Your emotions don't have to be on all the time. And even with the moon, you see the water, that represents the emotions. Yeah, you swim deep, Pisces, you do, but you don't always want to be in those waters. 3 of Pentacles. Holy Spirit, tell me more about this tower in the reverse for Pisces. What do you want Pisces to know about this tower in the reverse? What do you want Pisces to know about this tower in the reverse, Holy Spirit? 10 of Wands. Oh, Pisces, you're tired, okay? You're tired of the tower moments. You're tired of the chaos. You're tired of the destruction that happens when other people are involved, okay? Because 3 of Pentacles is 3 people, right? So what I'm getting here, 10 of Wands, you've been walking a very long journey, and you're done with the tower moments, okay? Queen of Swords, you're protecting what's yours, and you're protecting your peace of mind. Because why? Because of the Empress. You've been working on something, and you're not about to take chances, is what I'm getting here. This is important to you. Some of you Pisces, you got tired of carrying other people's baggage, okay? Being connected to another person, Pisces, you may have taken on some of their baggage, or you may have felt responsible for the people that were in your life. As you can see here, that's a lot of wands. That's a lot of weight. She's been walking a very long road. It's the 10 of Wands. So you got tired of carrying other people, okay? You got tired of the baggage itself. To you, Pisces, maybe connections don't feel as exciting or as fun as they used to. Maybe they feel more like a burden. Maybe they feel more like work, okay? Because that's the energy of the 10 of Wands. It feels like a burden. It feels like work. So you're tired of carrying that burden. And right now, Pisces, it really is about you, because your manifestation requires all your time, energy, and attention to bring it about, okay? Again, it's an alignment of mind, body, and spirit. If one of these is not aligned, it takes longer to manifest. But when all three are in alignment, it comes about. So yeah, Pisces, you're not taking chances. This is why you have a cold front. People can feel the warmth, but some way, somehow, you got a very cold front that is not letting anyone get too close because of this. Whoever this person is, Pisces, they don't care. They still want to take a leap of faith with the Fool. But here's the thing. They're at 0, being the Fool, where any possibility is available, okay? It's a 0. It's not even a 1. A 1 is a new beginning. A 0 means all possibilities are available. It can go very well, or it can go in a whole nother direction, and you're not about to take that chance. Because with the Empress, you've been putting a lot of work into yourself, into your life, into your manifestations, into your projects, and this matters to you, Pisces. I'm getting here, Pisces, a big lesson for a lot of you was to integrate your shadow, okay? Queen of Swords in the reverse, yeah. Pisces has the ability to be so loving, so selfless, that they abandon themselves in the process. That's why Pisces represents the sign of self-destruction on the negative side. So one of the biggest lessons for the Pisces collective is to learn how to put themselves first, to learn how to be selfish. That's exactly what I'm seeing here. So even though it's in the reverse, it's balancing you out. Yeah, Pisces, a lot of you got tired of being underwater. A lot of you got tired of carrying other people's weight, other people's burdens, okay? Feeling responsible for others. The Tower, you got tired of the Tower moments. And this is why you're very much in a place of sticking to your goals, sticking to your own rules is what I'm getting here. Yeah, you made the rules, and the rules are there for a reason. The Empress. 10 of Wands, taking on too much, an opportunity to free yourself from heavy burdens, obligations, finding yourself close to a successful outcome, the need to prioritize, a message to keep going. It says here, divided attentions, clinging to responsibilities, difficulty asking for help, the oppression, letting go of someone else's expectations of you, a need to stand up for yourself. That's exactly what you're doing, Pisces. Queen of Swords in the reverse. You're integrating a side of you that is going to put you first, okay? That if you have to be selfish, Pisces, in order to be selfless, you can do that, okay? You can't pour from an empty cup. And that's why the Queen of Swords has locked her cup. As you can see here, that cup is filled with water, but it's locked. She's not offering it to everyone. She's not letting anyone come in and take from her cup, is what I'm getting here. It's protected. All those responsibilities, do you really need to carry all those wands all by yourself, all at the same time? Couldn't you drop a few of them by prioritizing? Or maybe, just maybe, things would go a whole lot faster if you enlisted some help. All you have to do is ask. Drop the non-essentials and any heaviness that is weighing you down, because you are so close yet so burdened. Think levity and ease. Streamlining will expedite your goals and bring relief to any overwhelm or molasses energy that you're feeling. Sometimes this means letting go of a learned behavior or a limiting belief, and sometimes it means deleting a task on your calendar. Whether your burdens are material, spiritual, literal, or energetic, it's clear that you've got some extra baggage right now. Release that ish and enjoy your last steps to the finish line. The affirmation is, I release my burdens into the ethers, knowing that the universe will help me tend to the essentials. Yeah, Pisces, you've dropped a lot of people. You've dropped a lot of responsibilities that did not belong to you. You've dropped a lot of baggage is what I'm getting here. 10 of Wands, yeah, you're no longer willing to carry that heavy weight on your shoulders. It's not yours. It doesn't belong to you. Some of you, Pisces, in the past, you were used to feeling like you were the responsible one. You know, maybe in the family, in the workplace, at your company, in your projects, in your community. You want to take on the responsibility or to take on the weight, to feel the pressure. And you're no longer letting that happen because of the Tower in the reverse. You're putting yourself first. The Empress is starting to show, Pisces. And this is why a lot of people are attracted to you and attracted to your energy, because you're putting yourself first. In some way, somehow, that's bringing you back into alignment with the Empress. 3. Yeah, mind, body, and spirit. Something greater is happening. Something bigger is taking place in your life. And people may feel it. But it's saying here, do not reveal it, okay? This is only for you to know with the moon coming in. Even you, Pisces, are not meant to know certain things yet, okay? It's not that it's a surprise, it's just that things are still in the works, things are still unfolding, and the moon energy is being submerged. It is an energy of surrender, it's an energy of release, because if you stop swimming, if you stop fighting, you're just gonna float, okay? Things are gonna be effortless. Yeah, Pisces, a lot of you may have tried to follow other people's advice or follow other people's guidance, but you operate different, okay? You operate through the waters, and there's an effortless way of manifesting. There's an effortless way of doing things, but it does come through surrender. It does come through trust. It does come through release and letting go. And some of you Pisces, with the moon, is saying here that you already know that on an intuitive level, okay? But maybe your mind or your ego doesn't let you release or let go so easily, okay? Because the mind always thinks that it has to do, okay? Whereas when you surrender and you let go, the universe steps in. The universe does the rest. You take one step forward and the universe takes 10 towards you. So there's something here, Pisces, about working with the universe. Your general energy is the moon. Illusions, hidden truths, the unknown, trusting your intuition, facing your fears, the watery nature of the unconscious mind, mystery, symbolism, and metaphor, perception, uncertainty, and dreams. Pisces, for some of you, you may want to keep a dream journal because you're going to receive information through dreams at nighttime, through the moon. Yeah, this is feminine energy. When we're faced with uncertainty and illusion, it can feel like we're drowning. Trust that you will be okay, even if you can't seem to distinguish up from down right now. When you stop struggling to see that which you simply cannot see, because it remains obscured behind shadows of the moonlight, you will experience a deep release that will allow you to float to the surface of your truth. The moon card asks you to go within, find comfort in darkness, and to calmly listen to the whispers of your own intuition. There is divinity and magic here. When you fall into the moon's still waters, your inner wisdom will embrace and push you towards the light. She will reinvigorate your creativity and resurrect your spark as long as you go beyond your own fears to find her. Dive into her healing embrace, breathe past insecurities, and let her dimly lit magic guide you home. I am safe and I reach new levels of unconscious knowing as I surrender to the will of the universe. Pisces, there's something major taking place in your life, and I just heard you're right on track, okay? So I don't know for who that is, but you're right on track. Some of you Pisces, because you're in this watery energy, water doesn't necessarily translate to practicality in the most obvious of ways. So the way that you understand things, the way that you do things, Pisces, it's energetic, it's spiritual first, and then it manifests in the physical reality. A lot of people try and do things backwards. They try and do the physical work to match the energy and the spirits. And you don't work like that. You work energetically and spiritually, and then the physical reality starts to match your work. That's how you manifest, okay? That's exactly how you make things happen. So Pisces, some of you may have tried to, again, follow other people's advice, follow other people's guidance, but you're realizing that you know best, that your intuition knows best and is already guiding you. You have an innate ability, Pisces, that is guiding you towards your next step. And it may not make rational sense, or again, you may not have all the facts or all the information, because the mind is catching up to the intuition, and you have a very strong intuition. Yeah, moon energy showing up as your general energy. Pisces, a lot of you right now, your feminine energy is being amped, okay? Your feminine energy is your intuition, is your ability to connect, to receive, to perceive another reality, to perceive the messages that are beyond the veil. And that is giving you a head start, okay? Because I kept hearing you're right on track. In the past, you may have felt like you were weighed down and things were slowing you down because you were carrying a lot of people on your back. You were carrying their baggage. You were feeling responsible for them. But all of a sudden, you've released yourself from that burden. You've cut yourself free. You're no longer taking that responsibility onto yourself. It's not your responsibility. You're here to empower others, not to enable them by doing the work for them. Once you're done doing this because of the Tower, yeah. A lot of you Pisces, with this Tower in the reverse and the Queen of Swords in the reverse, you're prioritizing your peace of mind, okay, 100%. You're not allowing anyone to mess with your peace of mind. And if they do, they get cut from your reality. They get cut out of your life. Yeah, your cutoff game is strong, Pisces. Whoever this person is, they can sense it, they can feel it, even though they're very driven and very confident. And Knight of Swords is confident, they are, but they view you as a Queen of Swords in the reverse. They're not going to mess with the Queen of Swords in the reverse because they see the sword in hand. They're afraid, Pisces, that they may get a cold side of you, but they're still determined to take a leap of faith. They still want to go in on this. But here's the thing, Pisces, you're kind of in your own world here. And there's something that you're being guided to do at this time. Holy Spirit, tell me more about this Knight of Swords. What do you want Pisces to know about this Knight of Swords? What do you want Pisces to know about this Knight of Swords, Holy Spirit? Who is this Knight of Swords to Pisces? Please clarify. Okay, that's a lot of cards. I'm not going to take them. I'm only going to take 3 cards. Who is this Knight of Swords to Pisces, Holy Spirit? And what does Pisces need to know about the Knight of Swords? Ooh, 7 of Swords. Okay, so I'm not necessarily seeing this as a negative thing. Okay, the 7 of Swords talks about strategy. It talks about scheming, planning, okay? So the reason why it's showing up as a 7 of Swords, I don't see anything negative, but this person feels like they have to have a plan. This person feels like they have to strategize their way to talk to you. They feel like they have to strategize a way around your energy. Queen of Swords, yeah, because you're coming off as no BS, very cold, very direct, very much to the point. So they feel like they have to find a way around that. They have to strategize. They have to plan a way to talk to you. They have to plan a way in. 6 of Swords. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What does Pisces need to know about this Knight of Swords? What does Pisces need to know about this Knight of Swords? Page of Swords. Okay, this person is studying you, Pisces. They're observing you. They're studying you. They're trying to learn. They're trying to figure out the best idea to come in. Okay, they may even make an excuse to talk to you, Pisces. Yeah, but they've been observing you. They study you. They look at you. 6 of Swords. They're willing to move towards you. They're willing to meet you halfway or make their way towards you. 6 of Swords. Yeah, as you can see here, you both are in different elements. They're on earth. You're in water. And all of a sudden, they're in water now because they're willing to make their way towards you, the Fool. They want to take a leap of faith. They want to take a risk. Page of Swords, they're learning about you. They're studying you. And 7 of Swords, they're planning, scheming, strategizing. Again, I'm not seeing it as a negative thing. I'm going to go ahead and clarify. Holy Spirit, why the 7 of Swords? Why the 7 of Swords? Please clarify. What does Pisces need to know? Page of Pentacles. Okay. 3 of Wands. Yeah, Pisces. Okay, King of Pentacles. Yeah, so it's not negative. 7 of Swords. They are planning. They are scheming. They're trying to be a little sneaky, okay? They're sneaking glances at you. They're trying to study you, learn about you, but it's for the right reasons, okay? It's for the right reasons. This person doesn't have negative intentions, Pisces. They want to make an offer towards you, but right now they're preparing, okay? They're preparing for you. They're waiting. Page of Pentacles. You're trying to stabilize themselves and ground themselves before they make an approach, before they make a move. But 6 of Swords, yeah, they're willing to meet you on your level, Pisces. They're willing to do the work. Knight of Swords, from earth to water, the Fool, taking a leap of faith, okay? She's about to jump into water. They're willing to meet you where you're at. You're pretty straight to the point is what I'm getting here, Pisces. Very direct. So yeah, they're coming in for the right reasons, all right? They have good intentions, but it is coming off as sneaky, all right? You may catch them glancing at you, looking at you, studying you. Page of Swords. Yeah, Pisces, if this is someone that you go to university with, or if this is someone that you see at the gym or at the workplace, wherever you meet this person, wherever they're around, Page of Swords, they're trying to learn about you and they observe everything you do. Again, if this is a person that you see at the workplace, or if this is a person that you see at the gym, they want to know your schedule. They want to know what time you come in. They want to know how many days you come in. You know, they're trying to match their schedule to yours, Page of Swords, and they're trying to learn about you and understand you. Pisces, this person has genuine interest, all right? This Knight of Swords, whoever they are, they have genuine interest and they see a 10 of Cups with you. The passion is there. The inspiration, the creativity is there. The drive is also there. And the 10 of Cups, they have feelings, Pisces. Someone developed feelings for you without even having a direct connection to you, Pisces. You may just make people fall in love and you may not even realize, okay? But it's more than just a crush. It's not even the Ace of Cups or the 2 of Cups. It's the 10 of Cups. They see you as the full package, Pisces. And they don't just see you that way, they feel that way as well. This is water. This is emotions. Yeah, okay? King of Pentacles. They have good intentions, Pisces. They do. And the best part is they're willing to do the work to meet you where you're at. Most of the time, Pisces, it's almost like you encounter people where you're more mature, where you're the one that's leading, where you're the one that's in charge, where you're the one that feels responsible. And all of a sudden, you're seeing someone and you're meeting someone that's willing to do the work to get from the Knight of Swords to the King of Pentacles. This is someone who's serious. This is someone who's determined. But right now, okay, 7 of Swords, 6 of Swords, Page of Swords. Right now, there's a lot of thinking. There's a lot of analyzing. There's a lot of strategizing. It's like they're trying to plan a way to have a conversation with you or to make some kind of interaction to where they don't get cut off or shut down right away. Because yeah, there's this energy, Pisces, of no BS is what I'm getting here. Yeah, Pisces, you're tired of the tower moments. That's why you're not entertaining a lot of these connections. Is not to say that you're being closed off or you're not being friendly, but you know that a lot of the times a friend can turn to an enemy. You know, someone that you trusted can turn into a backstabber. And there's a lot of drama and chaos that comes with that. And you're not willing to let someone in that's going to flip your world upside down. You're done with the chaos, you're done with the drama, you're done with the destruction, and you're being very selective at this time. I just heard invite only. I don't know for who that is. Yeah, Pisces, you may be in a stage of your life that because of everything you've been through, how much you've had to overcome, that you're not just allowing anybody into your life. And it's not coming from a place of selfishness. It's coming from a place of prioritizing your mental peace, prioritizing the things that you need, the things that you want. And that is increasing your value, Pisces, because people are willing to do the work to meet you there, instead of you having to be the mature one or the responsible one. The Swords, being strategic, being grateful for the resources you have, moving silently and quickly. Additionally, this card warns us that we must be on the lookout for deception, thievery, and betrayal. While we can sometimes find ourselves the victim of someone else's deceit, it's also a nudge to act in alignment with our own highest morality. Be sure that you're being honest with yourself right now. Sometimes we pretend that everything's okay or that we're doing the best that we can even when we're not. Sometimes this shows up as recklessness or an avoidance of responsibilities. Take only what's needed and remember that no excuse outweighs your ability to act from a place of love and integrity. You cannot deceive your own heart, and the universe will always bear witness to your truest intentions. For you alone and vulnerable under the light of the full moon, the only thing that matters is the truth. Move forward with the lightness of conscience to guide you. I act from a place of love and morality, and the universe witnesses my honest intentions. Pisces, you're done with the BS. You're done with the games. And if you see any red flag, you're cutting things out. You're shutting things down very, very quickly because you're not allowing any more tower moments is what I'm getting here. So with this person in the 7 of Swords energy, again, it's not coming from a negative place. You're trying to strategize how to get close to you. But for you, Pisces, nothing's getting past your radar. So any little vibe that you pick off that's off, you are being very cautious. You're being very conscious about who and what you're engaging with. Holy Spirit, tell me more. Give me a few messages here for Pisces. Give me a few messages for Pisces. What are your messages for Pisces in regards to this reading? What are your messages for Pisces in regards to this reading? Pisces, you charmed this person's heart, okay? This is not even an ace or a 2 of cups. I've said this before. This person feels a 10 of cups for you, Pisces. You've literally charmed their heart, Pisces, without even knowing. There's something about your charming energy to where people project their fantasies, their dreams onto you. People feel this happily ever after in your energy, Pisces. And that has to do, Pisces, with your own element, with your own energy. You are ruled by Neptune. So you may have this effect on a lot of people, but this person, Pisces, they're willing to go all the way, okay? Going from a knight to a king because they want to meet you on your love. Pisces, you've literally charmed this person without even knowing. 10 of cups. They see you as their happily ever after. King. Pisces, yeah, this person is willing to go from a knight of swords to a king of pentacles. This person is leveling up for you, Pisces, is what I'm getting here. Ghosted. Yeah, okay, so what I'm getting here is the Queen of Swords in the reverse to the moon. It's almost like you're in your own world, Pisces. Many people around you that no longer have the same connection that they used to have with you, they feel like you've gone MIA. They feel like you've ghosted them, okay? I'm not necessarily getting that that's the truth of the situation, but the Queen of Swords is a cold, distant energy. Again, you have your reasons, Pisces. You've gone through a lot. You've been put through a 10 of Wands and a Tower in the reverse. So you have your reasons. But a lot of people feel like your energy is just out of reach. Like it's unreachable. They don't know where to find you. They don't know how to connect to you. And they may feel ghosted, okay? And that's part of the moon energy. As you can see here, you're in your own world, okay? You got other things going on in your world, and there's other things that you're being guided to do at this time. There's messages, there's information that's coming in. And this is why, Pisces, a lot of the times when we're not feeling guided to connect with other people is because our spirit, our soul is calling us. There's a message, 45:45 on the clock. So it's not your concern, Pisces, what other people may think, what other people want, what other people expect. It really is about you, okay? It really is about putting yourself first and your manifestations first and protecting what's yours. Yeah, whoever is willing to do the work, Pisces, is going to show. And Spirit recognizes that. So Spirit is not allowing certain people to get close to you. Trust that. Trust that, Pisces, because you are being protected. Yeah, this person is going from a knight to a king for you. Whether it's masculine or feminine, okay? It is a level up, all right? It's a maturing from a knight to a king. They're willing to become a king for you. King of Pentacles. Ghosted. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Why is ghosted here for Pisces? Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify ghosted. Clarify ghosted. What does Pisces need to know? What does Pisces need to know from ghosted, Holy Spirit? Justice, yeah. Pisces, you've removed your energy from a lot of people, and that was justice. If someone did you wrong, Pisces, you didn't go for revenge, okay? Success is the best revenge, but what I'm seeing here is you've removed yourself. You've removed your energy, you've removed your presence from a lot of people's lives, and this is how you bring justice. This is how you balance out the scales. Their loss and their lesson was to lose you, okay? So a lot of people that are no longer in your life, in your reality, they're trying to come back in because they feel ghosted by you, but justice was that for their actions, whatever energy they sent your way, whatever actions they took against you, they lost you, Pisces. They lost you. It's about what Spirit is doing through you. With justice, yeah, you're balancing out the scales, Pisces, and you're teaching universal lessons. You're teaching universal laws. As you can see here, the justice is a shadow and it's a light. But the shadow's on the ball behind the wheel. The shadow's not calling the shots. The light is, okay? You bring balance and you bring justice, Pisces. And the divine Spirit doesn't play about you, okay? The best revenge, Pisces, they lost you, okay? They no longer have access to your energy. Tell me more about ghosted, Holy Spirit. What else do you want Pisces to know? The Hangman in the reverse. Someone is stuck on you, Pisces. I'm getting Pisces energy and Libra energy. Okay, you may be dealing with a Libra or you may be dealing with another Pisces. Yeah, someone is stuck on you. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What do you want Pisces to know about this Hangman in the reverse? What do you want Pisces to know about this Hangman in the reverse? Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, a false offer. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone could not fulfill an offer they made, or someone could not show up or stand behind an offer that was made. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. The Hangman in the reverse. Someone is still stuck on this. Okay, I'm picking this up as an external energy. This is a different energy. This is not connected to the Knight of Swords. I'm getting that very clearly, so I don't know for who that is. But we got Libra, we got Pisces, we got Aquarius, Gemini, and then Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So we have a power couple here, but one of them is in the reverse. Pisces, someone that you ghosted is still stuck on you, and their karma, their lesson is that they no longer have you in their life. Ace of Pentacles, a need to create strong foundations to support your dream. Missed opportunities, the need to prioritize, being overly greedy and missing the bigger picture. Pisces, this person lost you, okay? Whoever this Hangman in the reverse is, their justice was to lose you, okay? Because there wasn't a strong enough foundation to support this. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. It says here, don't overextend your energy and avoid enabling others by over-mothering them. They must learn to walk on their own. Bring your self-worth and guidance and your glorious, powerful love. Yeah, Pisces, justice was the fact that they lost you. Okay, they feel ghosted by you, Pisces, but here's why. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. The foundation wasn't strong enough. Okay, whatever offer was made, it was not sustainable. It's in the reverse. Okay, an ace is just a seed. In the upright, it's a lot of potential. In the reverse, it's a missed opportunity. Yeah, someone's karma was to lose you. Someone's punishment, Pisces, was to literally lose you. All right, this person is still stuck, Pisces. They're still stuck on you. Holy Spirit, clarify this Hangman in the reverse for Pisces. What do you want Pisces to know about this Hangman in the reverse? Four of Swords. Yeah, someone is healing, Pisces. Someone is healing for what happened in this situation, in this connection. This might have been another person, Pisces, that you were dealing with in the past. Okay, for a lot of you, this might have been another Pisces. Could have been a Libra as well, or Aquarius, Libra, Gemini is what I'm getting here clear. Could be any other sign, but those are the signs that are coming in the strongest. So Four of Swords. Yeah, someone is resting, someone's recovering. Someone can't bear the thought that you're no longer there, okay? Someone, Pisces, they don't know where you're at. There's no tracks, there's no trace. You left without a trace is what I'm hearing. There's no way that they can connect with you. Spirit, what are your messages for Pisces in regards to this reading? What are your messages for Pisces in regards to this reading? I'm going to pull a few more messages before I move this over to the extended reading. The link to the extended is in the description box below if you resonate with this reading. I want to know more about this person coming in. This Knight of Swords. I want to know, Pisces, who they are to you. How are you going to recognize them? I want to know their role in your life, their purpose in your life. And I also want to pull hidden challenges and Spirit's advice. So again, Pisces, if you resonate with this reading, the link will be in the description box below for the extended. Also, if you've been wanting to book a personal reading and I haven't gotten back to you, you can now book the readings on the website, so it makes it a lot easier, and it's linked down below. Let's go ahead and wrap up this reading with a few more messages. Holy Spirit, what are your messages for Pisces in regards to this reading? What are your messages for Pisces in regards to this reading? Next steps, okay, Pisces, this is exactly why you're gathering your strength. This is exactly why you're connecting to your intuition, because you're getting ready for your next steps, and it will be revealed through the moonlight. It will be revealed at nighttime through your intuition, through your connection. Yeah, Pisces, this is why your general energy is the moon right now. You're in your own world at this time, and this is because Spirit wants to speak to you. Spirit wants to connect with you about your next steps, okay, about your feelings, Pisces. Yeah, because water is emotions, water is feelings, and she's submerged in the water. So there's something here that you're meant to understand about yourself, Pisces. Okay, we got boss coming in. We got cold. Yeah, okay, exactly. Queen of Swords in the reverse. You're being perceived as very cold, right? Cut them off, right? Yeah, you're not taking any BS, Pisces, and you have a very good reason to do this. You have a very good reason to step into this energy because you're trying to balance yourself out. Queen of Swords, you have that sword in hand for a reason, and you're not taking any chances. You're cutting people off, Pisces, if you see any red flags. Okay, and it says soulmates. Pisces, yeah, okay. Knight of Swords to the King of Pentacles. You have a soulmate coming in, Pisces, that is not just a soulmate. This person is willing to meet you where you're at, and they're transforming. They're going through an entire process to become the person that you're deserving of. They're transforming from a Knight of Swords to the King of Pentacles. From being driven, determined, a go-getter, to being someone that can create that stability and has something to offer. Okay, the King of Pentacles is the final card in the tarot. This is someone who has mastered this physical worldly realm. Wisdom is someone who is filled with wisdom, someone who is very loyal. Okay, as you can see, the dog, the wolf, represents loyalty, devotion. So Pisces, this person is literally going through a transformation for you. But right now, with the Queen of Swords in the reverse, they feel like you're very cold, okay? That's why they feel like they can't just come in with anything. They can't just come in and approach you or just say hello. They feel like they have to transform. They feel like they have to build themselves. in order to become this person. Again, Pisces, this is a person that's been observing you. They've been studying you. They've been learning about you and trying to figure you out, okay? It's someone who's very intelligent, because we have a lot of swords energy. So it's someone who's very intellectual, very good with their mind, very driven. But when it comes to you, Pisces, they know that they have to become more than just who they are now to meet you on that level. Yeah, because it's a Knight to a Queen of Swords in the reverse, so they're trying to become the king at this time for you. This is why they're going through the transformation. We got double confirmation. They want to be your king, okay? Whether it's masculine or feminine, apply it to your situation. This is someone who's maturing from a Knight to a king, okay? Or from a Knight to a Queen. Apply it to your situation. But this is why, Pisces, you're their motivation to become this person. Holy Spirit, clarify the moon for Pisces. What does Pisces need to know about the moon? What does Pisces need to know about the moon, Holy Spirit? King of Cups in the reverse. Something here with emotions. Tell me more. What does Pisces need to know about the moon, Holy Spirit? Knight of Cups. Okay. 8 of Wands in the reverse. Page of Wands in the reverse. 10 of Swords. King of Swords in the reverse. Pisces. I shouldn't have clarified. Because I feel like there's a lot of information coming in here. You got 2 kings coming in. You got a King of Swords, you got a King of Cups, you got a King of Pentacles, right? There's a lot of energies, and you also have another Knight. There's a Knight of Cups. So there's one Knight, the Knight of Swords, and you have another Knight here, okay? This may be connected to this energy, okay? This Hangman is Pisces energy. The Knight of Cups can be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. King of Cups is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So you may have a water sign, Pisces. Yeah, and an air sign. King of Swords, 10 of Swords. Pisces, there's a lot happening in your subconscious realm, okay? There's a lot happening in these waters. It's like these waters nurture you. These waters fuel you. They re-energize you. They recharge you. But at the same time, they can also drown you, okay? The water can represent the depth, the emotion, the feelings. But it can also represent the unconscious realm, all right? And feeling the depth of it, okay? Feeling the intensity of the waters. Yeah, King of Cups in the reverse. Pisces, there's more than one energy focused on you, and I'm getting past energy here, okay? I have to be honest. King of Cups in the reverse, 10 of Swords, there's some past energy here. We have the Queen of Swords to the King of Swords. We have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. We have 2 power couples coming in. But they're not aligned, they're not balanced. One's in the reverse, the other one's in the upright. Pisces, I'm going to be moving this reading over to the extended because I want to dive deep. I want to know what this is about. You got more than one offer coming your way. A Knight of Cups, Pisces, is someone who's coming in to make an offer, all right? But there's something else going on here. All right, Page of Wands in the reverse, 8 of Wands in the reverse. There's something here that's not being allowed to happen at this time because the 8 of Wands and the Page of Wands are cards of taking action. They're cards of movement. So something's not being allowed to happen right now. This is fire energy. You're currently in water energy, okay? The water puts out the fire. So there's something here with emotions and feelings, Pisces, that you're navigating through in regards to a 10 of Swords, okay? Past energy. Okay, we got the 10 of Wands and we got the 10 of Swords. This is why you're in the Queen of Swords energy, in the reverse. You're not allowing any BS. King of Swords, yeah. You're about the truth. You're about what's fair. You're about what's right. It's almost like there's some kind of a face-off here. There's a King of Cups in the reverse versus a King of Swords in the upright. You're showing up as a King of Swords, Pisces. So I don't know who this person is. So I don't know who this person is to you, Pisces. It may be this Hangman in the reverse. Okay, this person, whoever they are, they're coming in from the past, right? They're coming in from a 10 of Swords. Okay, a 10 is a completion, so this is past energy. But there's no, there's no movement. The action is not being allowed to happen through spirit, okay? These are both action cards. Yeah, and it's almost like you're off to the distance. Nobody can find you here, Pisces, in this moon energy. Someone tried to swim in your waters and they almost drowned. I just heard that, Pisces. It was this King of Cups in the reverse. Holy Spirit, clarify the King of Cups in the reverse. What do you want Pisces to know about this King of Cups in the reverse? What is this about? Knight of Wands in the reverse, flighty, okay? Flighty, inconsistent. We got 3 knights, Pisces. We got a Knight of Swords, okay? The first person. We got a Knight of Cups, the past person, okay? And the Knight of Wands in the reverse. See how we have all these fire cards in the reverse? Action is not being allowed to happen, and it's happening on a divine level. Someone's not allowed to come in. Someone's not allowed to take action towards you. And there's a reason for that, because we have a 10 of Swords and a 10 of Wands. Double ending, okay? Yeah, 2 completions. 6 of Wands, Pisces. Spirit wants your undivided attention on your victory, on your success, and on your path. Because with the King of Swords, you're seeing things for what they are. You're seeing the facts, you're seeing the information that's coming in, and you're observing it from an objective place. You're not allowing your emotions to take over. 6 of Wands, this is guiding you towards success and victory. Pisces, there's a lot of energies coming in. You have 3 knights and 3 kings showing up. You got the King of Cups, you got the King of Swords, the King of Pentacles, you got the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. That's crazy, Pisces. Who are you? What are you doing? Okay, there's a lot of eyes on you. There's a lot of attention. But again, you're in your own world here. People can't swim in your waters because they'll drown. Okay, but Spirit is also saying, Pisces, you don't have to swim. You just have to float, okay? That's all you need to do. You need to float to the surface. I'm going to move this reading over to the extended. For the ones of you that it does resonate, I'm going to dive deeper. I want to know who these knights are, okay? Who is this Knight of Swords? What is their purpose in your life, okay? What is the final outcome? I also want to know Spirit's advice and hidden challenges that you don't see coming. The link to the extended is down below, Pisces. Blessings. Take care.